Hey everybody, Wayne here. I have an exciting unboxing for you guys today. This is a very new release from Revolution Games. Well, I'm excited about this one. I didn't think it'd be here for another couple days. Check the tracking info and what do you know, delivered today. That's a pleasant surprise for once. Alright, let's open it up and see what we got in here. If you've seen the title of the video, you already know what game it is. But Longstreet Attacks, game of the second day at Gettysburg. Fantastic. Got some bubble wrap in here, wrapped nicely. Yeah, check that out. All right. And this is obviously the box version. Keep in mind that Revolution Games, their box ones, for whatever reason, don't come shrink wrapped. It's still brand new from them, just not shrink wrapped. So, Longstreet Attacks, a game of the second day at Gettysburg, the American Civil War, Volume 3. There's a little glare here. Let me see if I can get rid of that. Give me a second, guys. Alright, looking a lot better now. A lot better. I guess I don't need my box cutter. I forgot myself until I opened it that Revolution Games doesn't shrink wrap the box. Alright. So this game, let's see what's on the back here. Oh, there we go. As Sickles' 3rd Corps troops marched on their way to the Peach Orchard and passed the left flank of 2nd Corps, General Hancock observed, "Gentlemen, that is a splendid advance, but those troops will be coming back very soon." July 2nd, 1863. On the afternoon of July 2nd, 1863, at the Battle of Gettysburg, Union General Daniel Sickles, commanding 3rd Corps of the Army of the Potomac, made a decision that historians debate to this day. He elected to advance his entire corps to what he deemed to be that higher ground around the Peach Orchard at crossroads on Emmitsburg Road. When General James Longstreet ordered the Confederate divisions of Hood and McLaws to attack the Union left flank at 4 p.m., they ran headlong to this Sickles salient. With this unexpected and unordered deployment, Sickles' initiative set in motion a series of events that would directly lead to some of the most iconic engagements of the American Civil War: the Peach Orchard, the Wheat Field, Devil's Den, the Slaughter Pen, and Little Round Top. When asked why there was no memorial to him at Gettysburg, Daniel Sickles replied, "The entire battlefield is a memorial to Dan Sickles." Wow. Very intense. Okay, so for those who don't know, this game is part of, it's designed by Hermann Luttmann. It's part of his Blind Sword series of games. I believe it's the 3rd Civil War one. There's also another one that was released by a different publisher. At any cost, Metz 1870, something like that. It's not the American Civil War. It's not a topic that particularly interests me, so I don't have that one. But yeah, as soon as I saw that they were releasing another American Civil War one, I knew I had to have it. So, all right, so that's the back of the box. Let's go ahead and open her up and see what we got here. Two dice, colored in a white one. That's the way the Blind Sword system uses a colored die and then a white die when you're rolling. It's like the turn record track, so Confederate Command, the broken track. So obviously turn record track, when units are taken off the board, they become broken, and they enter the box according to how they were broken. And then once they're available to rebuild to put back on the game. Or back on the board, I should say. Oh, nice. Okay, so Confederate Play Aid has the whole sequence of play here. Terrain effects chart, brigade order details, fog of war, artillery stacking, general casualties, rally rolling, stacking limits. That's nice. I like that they have that. Confederate unique event descriptions. Okay, so all the different command confusion, firefight, rally, double time, rebel yell. Awesome. Veterans, brigade reserve, command momentum, confident. Very cool. I like that everything is on a player aid. I imagine there's one for the Union as well. Yep, so just to skip ahead a bit, there's the Union player aid. So all the same info, sequence of play, terrain effects. I'm glad they include that. Honestly, I play solo, so I only need one. But it is cool to have a separate player aid with sequence of play, terrain effects, etc., etc. Too many games I actually have to make my own. And I usually upload that to BGG, but I will not. Looks like I won't have to do that for this game. All their events, Union events, some look the same, some are different. Rebel fatigue, stand to it. Okay. Alright. And then I bet 2 of these, they're the same. Yep. So, the cohesion test tables. So, in the blind sword system, when you are tested in battle, you will roll. You end up rolling on cohesion test tables as well to see what happens to you. You may end up rolling on this to see what happens to your unit. Is it depleted? Does it retreat? Self morale hits, etc. So you're rolling the 2 dice, colored die, white die. Colored die is the depletion result from combat, and then a white die is your skedaddle result, they call it. So, which is like retreating. So this is think of this as like damage to a unit. Think of this as retreating or not. Sorry for those who know the system well. Just want to explain it for those who don't. Terrain key, which is a glimpse of the beautiful artwork here from Rick Barber. I didn't set his name yet, but we'll get there when we put the map out. Alright, full rulebook here. Feels thick. Usual Revolution game style, so spaced nicely. It's a lot of text. I don't see... Yeah, it's black and white. I don't see a lot of color. Or I should say, I don't see any colors, black and white. I don't see a lot of examples of play. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Just like the other ones. So the examples, they just did blend in since it is, black and white, they blend in. But there are examples. So talk about, fire combat, line of sight being blocked by woods or elevation. They'll give you an example of how they can see them. Another example down here. Example. So it looks like another example. So they do a decent job of examples. So just so you guys know. Looks like we're looking at, let's see, starts on page 2. And then I see a bit of scenarios here in the back. So it goes to page 20. So it's about 19 pages of rules. That's not too bad. This system, it's a good, solid system. It is not, I wouldn't call it a beginner system, but it is by no means advanced. This isn't, great battles of the American Civil War, where, it's a heavy system. I mean, this is a very playable system. So let's expect from Hermann Luttmann, though. All right. Let's take a look at these. Let's see, we got 2 counter sheets and then the map on the bottom. Let's go ahead and look at these counter sheets here. Being in Missouri here, we gotta look at the rebel counters first. Sorry, guys. Hopefully not seeing too much glare. Yeah, these are nice looking counters. 5/6 of an inch, so they're bigger. They're not 1/2 inch counters, so they're nice big counters. Portraits on everybody. Portraits are in color, look good. Well, I should say Longstreet's is. The other ones are not. Union, obviously. Event chits. Shaken markers. Skirmish orders. Put your units in skirmish order, and then they... I'm not going to get into it now. We'll get into that when we do our playthrough. Game explanation and game playthrough. So, which I will definitely be doing one of this one. So... just want to get you guys a full view of these. Very cool. They're gonna pop out without too much trouble. That's for sure. Go ahead and take a look at Union over here. So as you can see, it's a brigade level game. Chit-pull by division. So you're seeing, okay, these are all tied together. These brigades are tied together, under ward. You follow the color. I can't remember the exact name. Sorry, I don't have the rulebook open in front of me. But you can see the color here, Graham. They're all this gray here. Burling, It's a slate blue. Brewster. Looks like Burling and Brewster. Yeah, they're different. Harrow, brown, Nevin, green. So when you're doing your chit-pull, that's how you control your units and which ones you get to give the order to. Are they attacking, defending, whatever they're doing. So the actual chit-pull chits here. So you're drawing these chits, and that's what you get to command your units. I look at the back and then show you the back. Okay, yep. So, double-sided. Cavalry. Cavalry, if you notice, the name's not assigned to... cavalry is a separate phase in the sequence of play, so it's not assigned to the chit-pull part of it. You conduct cavalry. Excuse me, did I say cavalry? Artillery. I meant to say artillery. You conduct the artillery before you would your regular units. All right, let me go ahead. All we have left in here is the map. Let me go ahead and get that map set up and show you guys that. All right, so I have the map out. I went ahead, I cheated. I put it under Plexi right away. Not that it was anything other than normal paper map. It is. So you are going to want to have your Plexi out. But I wanted to get it flat, get it out here spread out looking good, because I want you guys to see, if you're not familiar with Rick Barber's work, this map is gorgeous. It's very much the feeling of a cartographer's map of the battlefield that you're going to see. Look at that. Very nice. I think they do. He always does a fantastic job. And this system, elevation is important, and you're going to see the numbers on the map here. So besides the terrain, you're seeing these numbers on the map. You're seeing 5, 4, 7, 6. That is your elevation. And that's going to help you when you're looking at line of sight combat with your units. So you're trying to figure out, up here on Little Round Top, what's the elevation around it from the approaches? Big Round Top. You get to see that with little numbers there. But just the detail in the artwork, I think, is fantastic. It just brings it to life. That's the thing with a lot of American Civil War games, I should say some, and with Rick Barber's maps, is you get just sort of, it's a very personal, I feel the maps, the way the style is, it feels very personal, but at the same time, it's very grand. This is a labor of love. This is the type of map that, he's hand drawing and he's designing, and it's beautiful. So, all right. Well, enough of that. That's my unboxing of Longstreet Attacks from Revolution Games. Designed by Hermann Luttmann, mapped by Rick Barber, as I stated. I'm gonna get this one to the table soon. Do teach/playthrough, I think, of the beginning scenario. I think there's a tutorial scenario about covering a Little Round Top. I'm definitely gonna do a video on that at the very least. Maybe some more videos. We'll see how much I get into it, how much time I have. But hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you're interested in the game, check it out on Revolution Games website. Check it out on Board Game Geek. This game definitely deserves as much attention as possible. I can say that confidently, and I haven't even played it yet. So I know it's a great system, so I can tell you to check it out for sure. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.